and welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with TJ, your resilience muscle workout. And if you follow me on Facebook, you know who this little munchkin is right here. This is the infamous Yummy T2, my niece. And so I actually had to bribe her really to come out and do this. Get TT a kiss. Okay, so I had to bribe her by getting her to go on a bike ride so we can do this. But you know I'm in Baton Rouge, so I couldn't not do a Tuesdays with TJ with one of my favorite people on the planet. So today we're going to talk about leaving a generational legacy. And I thought it appropriate that she right now is my legacy. And so the backstory on my love for T2, besides the fact that she's my niece, is about in 2006, I lost my daughter. My precious daughter died. And when I got the call from my brother that his girl was pregnant, and it's hot out here in Baton Rouge, y'all. When I got the call from my brother that his girl was pregnant, I was elated, but sad at the same time, because I knew that whatever the baby was, a boy or girl, he or she would have the benefit of playing with his or her first cousin died. That was my daughter's name. And then the second part of it was the fact that I just went into prayer like, Lord, please don't make that baby a girl. Please don't make that baby a girl, because I did not want to have to go through the rest of her life, because I was determined to be a very present auntie. And so I went into prayer like, Lord, please don't do that to me. Don't make the baby a girl. So when my brother called and told me that they knew the sex of the baby, he told me it was a boy. And that's what we thought it was for the longest, until just a few months before she was born, they realized they made a mistake on is it the sonogram? Is that what it's called? I don't know. But whatever it was, where they determined the sex of the baby. And it found out it was a girl. Broke my heart. I mean, I was in tears, and I didn't want any of them to know it, because I didn't want to dampen their happiness, to accommodate me. But it was very hard sometimes to talk about the baby and everything. But I knew that whatever it took, I was going to be a very present presence in my niece's life. And I couldn't come to the baby shower because I knew I just couldn't handle it. And then I also, when the first time I laid eyes on her, I had a complete meltdown. And my family loved me through it. And even today, I took her to her daycare and had to get out of there, because the being in the presence of all those children and seeing my niece and knowing that I would never have my daughter's first day of school, graduation, prom, first day of Howard, I wouldn't get to experience that. It's still very hard. As you can tell, it's very raw for me. But here's what I'm saying the point of the lesson is. My pain, my sorrow, my discomfort does not excuse me from leaving a legacy for her. Everything that I do, if you look at my first book, if you look at my second book, there's always a message in it to her, because I still have to have the responsibility to pour into not only her life, but the kids' lives of my friends. I have so many college funds set up, because if I don't have children, I still am accountable to pouring into their future. And so I have to act responsibly. Even though I'm single, I'm not married, I have no children, I still have to be responsible and be a good steward over my finances, so then I can make sure that there's a generational transfer for her and any of my other future nieces and nephews. So I can't squander my wealth. I can't squander my resources. I have to still make strategic decisions, because I have to transfer it into a legacy. So your resilience workout for the week is to really analyze, what are you doing and contributing in this world that is leaving a generational legacy? Are you actually selfishly spending? Are you being irresponsible? Are you balling out of control because you are not thinking about the future? Are you thinking about businesses that you can actually... My goal is to have her come from old money. That is my goal. My goal is to have her know that her legacy is taken care of. That is my goal. What are you doing? Whether or not you have children or not does not excuse you from the responsibility from leaving a generational transfer. That's all I have for you this week. Remember to hug yourself for me. And woo, Lord, this Louisiana heat is hot. Hug yourself for me. And remember to like, share, email me, and let me know your thoughts. And I will see you right here next week on Tuesdays with TJ. Say bye-bye, Tito. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
To get a free download of chapters from my award-winning book, 40 Days Till 40, visit www.tuesdayswithtj.com and click on free stuff.